channel already. Okay, so welcome. Thank you for coming to our pre-match press conference for our Europa League game against Real Betis tomorrow evening. Let's get going with Simon Peach.
We saw the update from Alejandro Garnacho saying he was going to be out for the upcoming games. What's the severity of his ankle injury, and when do you expect him to be available for Manchester United again?
I can't say exactly in this moment, but it will take weeks. So it's a serious injury. Didn't expect, but a fall, serious injury. Once again, after Christian Eriksen, we have a serious injury after contact.
Samuel.
Eric, just on Antony, what's the extent of his... Why is he absent? Is he unwell, injured?
Yes, unwell, illness.
And given the absence of those two players, with Pellistri and his opportunity now, is he likelier to get a start because he's had some substitute appearances, but he's not actually started a game for United yet?
We will see tomorrow, but we have some options. Of course, we have Sancho, we have Elanga, we have Bruno. So we have several options. But Pelle is definitely also one, and he's doing really well lately when he came on.
Chris.
Hey Eric, you've got Casemiro and Bruno both one booking away from being banned from the next round if you get there. Given that you're 4-1 up, given that the bookings get wiped out after this round, do you risk them tomorrow or do you keep them back on the bench?
No, they will play both because it's very good opponent. Last week we had a good result, but we have to go again. And then you need your best players because we need a result, we need a win. So then we need our best team.
Hi Derek. Just on Alejandro, what was the sort of thinking behind... On Alejandro, he stayed on after the injury. What was the kind of process there? And also the type of tackle that it was, do you have any grievance with that?
Oh, it was a scissor, as they call. And so it's not a good decision after all. It's difficult to make a diagnosis that quickly, but I saw him limping. And that's why I took him off also, because it was my last opportunity to sub, and I had to bring H on as well.
Chris, that's one for Lisandro. You played under Erik ten Hag in midfield for Ajax. I just wondered if that's an opportunity for you at Manchester United.
Well, we have many good midfielders. Like I said, always in many interviews, I will play where the coach want to use me, so I will be always ready.
Question for Lisandro. Lisandro, the United fans have taken it to their hearts. Is it important for you to have a connection with the fans? I know you did at Ajax also. And does that help you keep your performance levels up, knowing that the fans are behind you as well through the season? Is that important to you?
Yeah, for sure it's important. And football is about it. I think football is passion, is to play with the heart. And yeah, we have that connection with the people, but we have to keep going, and we have to keep with that connection.
Does it feel good to you hearing the fans chant that name, chant your nickname every game?
Yeah, for sure it's very emotional for me, because to come here to the best club in England, Manchester United, for me it's a dream. So yeah, I'm so happy.
Quickly, Eric, no, it's 4-1 from the first leg. Is there any change in tactics? I know you've been asked about resting certain players. You've not rested many players through all the cup competitions this season. It's been very few changes. It's the same again, even with the 4-1 lead, like was asked, with suspensions, even injuries piling up now. Does it change later on in the season, now that everything's getting more serious, competitions are coming to the end?
Yeah, it's always serious. And we will play our best team. And definitely we have to put up a team what can adapt during the game. And we know our opponent can, because they have a good team, they have really good players, so they have a lot of variations. So we have to be aware of that, and we have to be ready to go and battle with them.
Alessandro, you've won the World Cup now, as has Rafael Varane, and together at Manchester United, you've now won the Carabao Cup. What's it like playing with him, and what do you guys think you need to do to get to that next level and continue to be, a perfect partnership?
Well, yeah, Rafa is an amazing player, and I really enjoy and I'm improved to play with him. We always enjoy to also in the trainings, but the good thing is the working hard. I think we are doing an amazing job, but we have in the back also Victor Lindelof, Harry Maguire. They are always ready. I'm happy because that we have really good connection, and when you have that player, when you have that connection, you can have clean sheets and you can play sure in the back.
Eric, as you said, you've lost Alejandro to a serious injury, and Christian Eriksen, you lost him. He's had a serious injury as well because of a tackle. You spoke on Sunday about the inconsistencies with refereeing. Is that something you've spoke to the Premier League about? Something you want to see addressed?
We have the injuries and we have the red cards. So, what is the combination?
Is it not something you've approached them about in particular?
Oh, we have had some talks with them, yeah, but it's not about the refereeing. It's about us, and we have to bring our performance, and we have to focus on that.
And just on Alejandro, how he was obviously having a very good season. How difficult is it for him to receive this injury now?
Of course, it's difficult. He makes great progression, and he was selected by a national team, nations. It was a big moment for him, and he's in a really good development, and you don't want to disturb that process. And now you have to step away from it. But yeah, he will be back for the end of the season. So what he now has to do is deal with it, and deal with the setback, and then work, invest to get back before the end of the season, because in this season we can win a lot. So he has to be ready to get back as soon as possible.
Rob.
Hey, Eric, with the schedule that you've already had to go through this season and the injuries that you're picking up now, do you think there will be a point in this season where you may have to prioritise the Premier League over this competition?
I think we can manage. We have players that can recover good between games. So we do that very careful. I'm in continual contact with medical, with performance, so what a player can handle. Also, we have a lot of positions. We are double there, so we can mix it. So we can, when we are going to the final stage of the season, we can bring our best team.
Last two, Neil and Dave.
You've been here for 2/3 of the season with Manchester United and experienced the Premier League. How far do you think the team is short of challenging for the title?
I think we have made good progress, but also we have to acknowledge there's still a gap, and I couldn't expect that we close that gap that quickly. But what we want is to win every game, no matter which opponent. And I think all the games you have seen till now, I think that was our approach. We tried to win every game, and we beat also all the top teams. So we are capable to do it. But now, we have to make next step to do that in more dominant, more consistent. So we have some steps to take, but we know in this time we can do it.
Can you tell Manchester United fans that with another transfer window in the summer, that next season this is a club that will be challenging for that title?
Look, when you see the competition, and I also heard comments from other players, managers in the Premier League. The Premier League was never that difficult as now. There are so many competitors. It's not a 2-horse race. No, it's 5, 6, 7 horse races. So you have to be very good if you want to win that league. But we are aiming for that. But what we want, there are so 6, 7 clubs more. And they will invest, and they will spend big money. And they have great managers, so they have great players. So it's a lot about details in the end, if you can win it. But as I said, we have beaten all the teams in the Premier League. So we are capable to do it, but also we are aware of it in the club. And I think also in the team, we are aware of it. We have some steps to go.
Hi, Eric. You have several injuries at the moment. You talked about that. Do you have any concerns about the depth of the squad? And are you possibly 1 or 2 more injuries away from possibly being in a bit of a crisis? Because you also have Casemiro suspended now for 4 domestic games.
Yeah, but when you see the whole season, we had some setbacks more. Also shorted some players more. But every time we dealt with it. And it's about the players who are available. And every time there was a team on the pitch who dealt with it. But what it's true, I think, till now, I think we had only one, in one game, we had the squad available totally. And we had only one game that I said, okay, now I can pick my team also from tactical approach. That was perfect. And it was against Man City home. And it was the only time in this season. And other time, every time, of in every game, it's one player is suspended, one player is injured or illness. So we have to deal with it well. But of course, you hope, like see Arsenal, they almost have all the time their squad is in total is available.
When you lost to City, you went on a long unbeaten run.
I talk about City home when we beat them.
Yeah,
I was talking about that.
Oh yeah, no, but I'm talking about how you went on a long run. Can you see the team going on a similar run now until the end of the season? Because the team has always bounced back after a setback and shown a lot of character. Can you see the team potentially going unbeaten the rest of the season?
We have done it after Brentford. We have done it after City. So we are capable of it. But now, we have to show it again. And it's not. Don't think too far ahead. And we have to think about game by game. And that is so the base of our success then.
Neil just has one for Lisandro. Last question.
Alessandro, could I just ask you, from your experience in English football with Manchester United, do you believe that you have a squad that next season could maybe challenge for the title?
For sure we have really good players. We are Manchester United, and Manchester United demand to win every trophy. So we have to work hard, what we are doing now. And for sure, we have to go game by game. We have to believe, and we have to fight for every title.
Just checking, any Spanish media questions? No? Okay.
I just comment on some decisions. So, and it was clear about Casemiro. It was the handball. It was a penalty situation with Rashford. It was a penalty situation probably with Bruno. It was the fall and a bad injury on Garnacho. So there were some decisions. You can discuss about it. But now it's gone. It's now I look forward to next game, and tomorrow can focus on that.
Thank you.